only about 200,000 years old, so we're not even into a million years yet. The dinosaurs end up getting taken out by the asteroids, though, but they did have 100 million years of range. So if humans could do that, imagine. You got the limestone mountains in the back, those are the Great Mountains. La Madre, if you look to the right, it looks like a woman on her back over there. Her head's over to the right, her belly, her feet. La Madre. Like a mummy almost on her back. Don't worry if you don't see it. We're driving. They started building the diversion tunnels. Now this brought 5,000 jobs a day to Hoover Dam. This is when my grandpa moved down here in 1931. He was a pipe fitter, so he got a job at the dam, worked there till 46. Now, the dam offered 50 the Pacific Coast Borax Company. They had a bunch of employees, so 300 people lived here, and this was mainly used for pictures, and not so much operas, but this is the little town of 300. And during the 1920s, this is when Death Valley changed it to become a tourist destination. Mining was driving up, so they started building things like that to get more people to come into Death Valley. It was very popular, actually, Death Valley. There's the old ruins. And so on the way back, I'll point it out. The Amigos Opera House. Now it's considered haunted. There's been a couple murders there. You know, one of those kind of places. Zach Baggs, the haunted show on cable, he did a whole episode there. As we get in, so for those who want a picture with the Welcome to Death Valley sign. Over to the left, you can see mudstone. This is all from an ancient lake that was back here way 13 million years ago. There was several lakes. That's why you'll see some sandstone over to the right, where there was kind of like some sand embankments over there, and then the mudstone over here on the left. From all the silt from the bottom of the lake. All kinds of uses for it, and so the Pacific Coast Borax Company, people wanted to come see it, see where it was all made and stuff like that. And that's how they got tourism in here in the 1920s. And so this point named after him, Zabriskie. There's actually an old mine. If you look out left, you can see an old operation there. We're going to drive that road at the very end of the tour when we go to Dante's View.
I'll miner forever up there.
His dad was a geologist.
A geologist.
And you spent some summers up there in the camps.
Oh yeah, lots of them.
And then you say, well, I'll move to Hawaii. It's a lot nicer.
Oh wow, look at that. Whoa, look at that.
Yeah, we'll use this bench right here, and you can get a pretty nice view over here.
Steve, look over there. How beautiful that is.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That is gorgeous. Wow. What a cool view that is.
you'll start seeing little specks of water. Little stream coming down on the right. This is Furnace Creek. Runs all year round. It's mesquite trees to the left. Mesquite are local to the Mojave Desert. And there was a great flood here in 2004, right to your right. This big wash totally flooded out and it ripped down all the way to the valley floor. Unfortunately, it took out a bunch of cars, a couple of people lost their lives. So that's what flash flooding can do. Coming up on the right is the Inn at Death Valley, built in 1926. This was built by the Pacific Coast Borax Company. This is now a 5-star resort.
Wow, really?
Has a swimming pool with all fresh spring water.
Wow.
Cave inside of it.
Oh my god.
Valet, the whole nine. Run about $500 a night.
Woo!
But hey, if you're in Death Valley, you're here.
That's your pay.
We're at sea level right now.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And we're gonna drop another 282 feet. So we're at 71 degrees now. Now we're getting the good stuff. Got 17 miles to go, but we drive.
Death Valley. That's Badwater. Some high mountain peaks.
I'll walk out a little bit. Very interesting. You like it? Let me get your picture.
Yeah.
You and I. See.
I know, they're everywhere.
Powerful the floods are out here. They don't happen often, like the last big one was 2004. Last year they had a really big one on the north side of town, north side of the park, which took out 2 roads. That's why the racetrack is closed right now, which is on the north side. want to be right there in one of them. We're gonna go down. We have one more dip to go, and on the next dip, you'll see a dry waterfall. Basically, when it does flood, it drops. Right will be the waterfall. That comes right down there.
You got a lot of rocks to go.
Pretty big rocks. Just lots in here. Park is the only Native American reservation inside National Park. The Shoshone have been here for thousands of years, and coyote is a big part of their tribe culture. So sometimes I see a coyote just right in here, always by the reservation, which is so interesting to me. But to the left, those trailers down there, and that's the Shoshone tribe. They're closed ever since. Oh, looks like they just opened it back up. It's been closed since COVID. Now we're 190 feet below sea level. All right, to the left is the ranch at Death Valley, also built in 1927. It's got a golf course, very nice back there. Alright, we're gonna find a picnic table over here on the left.
Experiencing declines in water supply, and it's even more pronounced in such an arid region like Death Valley. But every time they turn on the tap, all the water they want comes out, so they don't ever see it. People need to keep in mind that every one of these individual withdrawals that might seem insignificant alone, collectively it represents a diversion from the natural system that's in equilibrium. With regards to climate change, I think all of the models predict a hotter and drier situation in this part of the world. And those effects might be more pronounced in the already extreme environment. People that visit this area need to be respectful of the
It's extremely unlikely that anyone will find you if you did it. So, extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I tell you, there's some fires in California. You can see a map where we're at right here. Spruce Creek, Black Mountain.
Amazing.